Okay, here we go. We are good to go. Hello, welcome, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching me from in the world, whether you are just waking up to me or whether you are settling down for your evening with me. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do say hello to me as always. I'm coming at you guys over here on Instagram, and you guys over here will be watching me on Facebook, YouTube, or you could be listening to me. So wherever in the world you are watching me from, whether you are watching me on Instagram, whether you're watching me on Facebook, say hello to me. I love to know who is watching, and even more so, I would love to know where in the world are you watching me from? It always blows my mind when I can see all of the different locations that you guys are tuning in from. For those of you that are joining me for the first time, I am here in not so sunny Leicester in the UK. It's been a little bit chilly today. So I'm hoping that wherever you guys are, it is a little bit warmer. So do jump on, say hello to me in the comments. This is an absolutely safe place for you to come. You can ask questions. We're going to be here for about half an hour, and I'm going to be talking to you about one of the biggest updates that have hit Instagram this year. So if you know anybody that uses Instagram to grow their business or wants to use Instagram to grow their business, then please do feel free to invite them to tonight's live, because we are going to be talking about a biggie, okay? So for those of you that are joining me as a regular viewer, hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. And for those of you that are joining me for the first time, hello and welcome. My name is Estelle Keeber. I am one of the UK's leading Instagram experts, and I am also the founder of Immortal Monkey, which is a company that helps to support business owners in really understanding how to use Instagram, to demystify everything. That is why I am always here on a Tuesday night, just trying to break everything down for you guys, so that if you are using Instagram for business, you don't find it so overwhelming, because it is literally every week now I am coming to you guys with another update, with a new feature, and it can become quite overwhelming, and I totally understand that. So I see it as my job to come here to explain the updates to you, so that you guys can go off and really make an impact and understand how these updates and features can really help you in your business. So now you know a little bit about me. I would love to know what you guys do for business as well. So please do pop it into the comments. This is your opportunity to shout about your business, because not only will people that are watching live now be able to see who you are and what you do, but these lives are also available on replay as well. So people can come back, they will watch these updates, and they will also be able to see who you are and what you do and what problems you solve. So it's a perfect opportunity for you guys to network. So do let me know who you are, where you're watching me from, and what you do for business in the comments. So like I said, we have some big news to talk about tonight. However, before we get started, for those of you that are joining me for the first time, you will not know, but you're about to. We always do a giveaway on Tuesday night Instagram Live. So every single week, we will pick two winners, one that is watching me over here on Instagram and one that is watching me over here on Facebook. And what is up for grabs? You will get access to our members only area for a whole month for free. So inside the members area, we have tons and tons of trainings on everything to do with Instagram. So whether it's hashtags, engagement, photography, obviously Instagram Reels, we have it all covered inside our members only area. You also get our hashtag directories, which are worth $19.99. And you get access to exclusive interviews from people who are smashing it on Insta, and that they're going to share their tips with you. And you can only get access to these interviews inside the members area. And so far, we have had guests such as a TV chef. We have had Vanessa Villelli, who is the founder of We Are the City, who have an amazing event happening tomorrow. We've also had author Bella Younger, who is author of The Accidental Influencer. And all of these people have been sharing their tips for success in our exclusive interviews, which are inside the members only area. Now, it's only £15 per month if you want to check it out anyway. However, if you would like to win yourself access, then you need to take a screenshot at some point throughout tonight's live. Share it into your Instagram stories. Don't forget to tag us at Estelle Keeper Official, or you can tag us at Immortal Monkey Official, which is the business account. I don't mind which one you want to tag, but make sure that you tag us in your Instagram stories and leave us a bit of feedback. Let me know about what you think to tonight's update that I am going to talk to you about. So there we go. For those of you that join me on a regular basis, I'm sure you are hanging out there waiting for the giveaway. We will be announcing the winner tomorrow. So you have 24 hours to watch this back. If you're watching this on replay and it's Wednesday morning, you can still enter, share it into your stories, tag us at Estelle Keeper Official. So now we've talked about the giveaway, let's talk about the latest updates that have been happening on Instagram this week. Now, I did say it was going to be a bit of a biggie, and as you can see from the title, Instagram have given us 2 new style Instagram feeds. Now, this has been an update that has been, kind of hanging around in the background. I've been waiting for this to come for quite a while. Instagram have been dropping hints that they're going to be changing up the feed and the way that we see content. And this week, it finally dropped. So now, not only do you have your main feed, so this is your home feed, the feed that you would usually see as you're scrolling. Now, on that feed, you're going to see content from people that you follow. You might also see content from hashtags that you follow. You're also going to see content there that Instagram thinks that you want to see based on your engagement and the other accounts that you engage with and you follow. Now, that was the only sort of feed that you had access to until this week. So now Instagram have introduced 2 new different feeds. One of them is called Following, and the other is called Favorites. Now, the first one, I guess, is pretty self-explanatory. So the Following feed is just going to show you content from people that you follow. Now, the Favorites feed is going to show you content from people who you have selected as people that are your favorites. Now, both of these 2 new feeds are going to be ranked in chronological order, okay? So this means that it will be shown in the time that it was posted. So for example, if I posted and then Jane posted and then Sarah posted, that is the order that you're going to see the content. It's not going to be based on the algorithm and ranking. It's going to be based on the time that you posted it out. So whether this is someone you're following or whether this is someone that's in your favorites, both of those 2 feeds are now going to have a chronological order to them. So what does this mean for you in your business? Now, we all know that when you're posting to your main feed, your reach is very, very limited, especially if you are using regular still images. So Instagram announced last year that Instagram are leaning towards being a video sharing app. So yes, they're still going to allow you to share, still images. However, they want you to be sharing video content. So that was something that we knew was going to be coming. So we know that right now, Instagram Reels are the best way for you to raise your visibility using Instagram. So on your main feed, when you're sharing out your content, the sort of shelf life of that content is very short. So what you need to be thinking about is how can you get your followers to add you to their favorites list? So if you are watching this and you have not added me to your favorites, then go and do it. In fact, don't do it right now because obviously you don't want to leave the live. But as soon as we finish the live, I want you to go and add me to your favorites. And what this will mean is that you will then never miss out. When I share a post or I share a reel about an Instagram update, you're going to be able to see my content in your favorites list. So how do you do this? Really, really simple. You simply go to your main feed. At the top, you will see 3 dashes. So this will open up your new menu. Once you open up your menu, it will give you a list, a drop-down list. And at the bottom, you will see that it says favorites. When you tap on that, initially, when you first go into setting up your favorites, Instagram will give you a list of accounts that you're already engaging with a lot. So I'm guessing that Instagram are giving you these as a startup to say, these are the people you engage with most. Do you want to add them to your favorites? And you can simply go through and you can click on add to favorites. And those accounts will then be what you see in your favorites. Underneath that, it will then give you some suggestions. So again, people that it thinks that you want to add to your followers based on the amount of engagement you have with them already. So how can you encourage your followers to add you to their favorites list? You want as many people as possible to be seeing your content. So by having them add you to their favorites, it means that every time they go to that favorites tab, they're going to see your content. So, for example, if I was going to rank these three feeds in order of how I would use them, I would say initially I'm going to go, as soon as I come to Instagram, I am going to go to my favorites, because this is going to be people who share content that I really want to see. So if you are in somebody's favorites list, chances are they're going to see your content. My second priority would probably be my following, because, I want to catch up with people that I follow, whose content that I like. And then if I was looking for inspiration, I would go to my main feed, because that's where Instagram are going to be showing me different accounts that it thinks that I want to see. So if I'm looking to, connect with some new accounts, to, enjoy some new content, then the old main feed is where I'm going to go. But for most people, the first place they're going to start with, when they're scrolling through Instagram, is going to be with their favorites. So you need to make sure that your followers are adding you to their favorites list, so that when they go there, your content is what they are going to see. But how are you going to do that? Well, it's really simple. I've just said to you guys, after tonight's live, make sure that you head on over, that you add me to your favorites so that you don't miss out. Now, if you guys are going live, you can tell people during your live, did you know this is a new feature? If you want to see my content, then please do add me to your favorites. You could share it into your Instagram stories. You can pop it into a post. You can share it out into your newsletter and let people know that they can now add you to their favorites list. You can even make it really simple and, grab a screen grab and share it with them and say, this is where you can add me to your favorites. The one thing that I haven't covered is where you find your favorites. So I'm here talking about, add me to your favorites. How do you know where to find me once you've added me? At the top of your feed, you have the Instagram logo. So it's at the top on the left-hand side when you're on your phone. Right now, you're going to see your main feed. That is what you see when you go to that part of your account. However, if you tap on the Instagram logo, it will then give you a drop-down menu that says favorites or following. And that is how you can change between the three different feeds. You either have your main feed, which is your home feed. You can click on Instagram, and then you can go between your following and your favorites. So make sure that you are encouraging as many I will start that again. Make sure that you are encouraging as many of your followers as possible to add you to their favorites list, because that means you have even greater chance of people seeing your content. And like I mentioned, this is now going to be ranked in a chronological order. So if you are posting once a week, anybody in the favorites list that is posting more than that, they're going to show above you. So this is now why it's really important for you to be consistent with your posting. So whether this is your regular still posts, whether this is video content, whether this is reels, you need to make sure that you are posting consistently. So whether this is daily, now I don't ever pressurize anybody into saying you need to be posting onto Instagram every single day, because for some people that isn't maintainable, and that's what Instagram wants to see. They want to see you showing up. They want to see consistency, but it's more about the quality than the quantity. Okay, so rather than just posting out every single day just for the sake of it, people are going to get bored of seeing half-hearted content. You would be much better in posting every other day really good content that people are actually going to engage with. So tip number one is make sure that you are encouraging your followers to add you to their favorites list so that you are going to show up in the new Instagram feed. And tip number 2 is to make sure that you are being consistent with your posting so that way you are then still going to rank on the chronological feed and people are going to see your content regardless. So I would love to know, has anybody spotted this update? Have you already been adding people to your favorites list? I would love to know. So I'm just going to have a quick scroll through the comments. Good evening to everybody who is joining me here in the UK. I can see Jodie is joining me here from the UK. It's been rather chilly today. It's amazing to see so many of you jumping in there as well and letting us know what you do. So for anybody that is wanting to know what's going on over here on the world of Instagram, we have Jodie who is joining us, who has holiday cottages in the Cotswolds. Good evening, Jodie. We have Unspoken Rosebud. Oh, your name has gone out of my head. This is the thing with Instagram usernames and names. This lady was in a Clubhouse room with me earlier and I cannot remember her name. But she makes amazing specialized lingerie for ladies who have stoma or ostomy bags, using the most amazing fabrics that, you know, make you feel comfortable. So yeah, another amazing shout out. Thank you so much for joining us. So Jodie says she hasn't got the update yet, and I have since I was in Clubhouse this morning. So that's good. So we were talking about this in Clubhouse this morning, and I did say if your app isn't up to date, then make sure that you update your app. That might trigger the latest update if you're not seeing this, but don't panic if you're not. Instagram roll this out all the time, you know, to different people, to different accounts. You don't have to have any specific account. So I have a creator account and I have the new feed. However, I have a personal account and a business account, and I don't have the new feed feature on there yet. So don't panic. If you don't have the feed yet, I'm guessing it will roll out to you in the space of the next week or so. Giant Gestures says, I've not seen the favorites yet, but I'm going to have a look in a minute. Do let me know. Okay, so that is the big news. And this is going to be huge because right now you have the power in your fingertips. Okay, it's really down to you, the sort of content that you want to see on Instagram. And this is the whole point of why Instagram are bringing in all of these new features, because it's all about creating the most amazing user experience that they can. And so by giving you the option to pick out the sort of content that you want to see, they're enabling you to, you know, make that time you spend on Instagram even more personalized for you. So now is the time to be making sure that you are putting amazing content out there so that your followers want to add you to their favorite people to follow. And if you are struggling with content ideas, then drop me a DM with the word content, and we will send you our free 12-month content calendar that has more than 300 ideas in there for those days when you're just stuck with what to post, and you want a fun, entertaining, cool, engaging way to share some content. Then our content calendar is the place to check out. So send me a DM with the word content and I will send the download straight over to you. But that's it. I just wanted to share. I think like that is overwhelming enough without me going into any of the other little updates that have happened in the space of the last week. I think that is quite enough for you guys to get your head around for one Tuesday night. But I hope that that has hopefully cleared up a few of the questions that you guys may have had about the news feed. Maybe you haven't even heard about the new feed yet, and this is the first time you're hearing about it. So if it is, then let me know. I'm always excited to hear what you guys think about it. But I really do think that this is going to be an amazing step forward for Instagram. It's going to be a really amazing way for you to be able to connect with your audience, for you to be able to get your content in front of the right people. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this new update leads us in 2022. But I'm sure that there are many, many more Instagram updates to come. We are only in March, and I think we've had more than 30 different updates so far. And like I said, today's update is a biggie. I don't usually come to you with news this big. The Instagram have brought in 2 new Instagram news feeds. You heard it here first, if you haven't already heard the announcement from Adam Mosseri, obviously. just in case you're wondering who is Adam. Adam is the guy that, runs Instagram and shares all the announcements. So yeah, if you missed his announcement, hopefully you've caught mine and now you understand all about the 2 new Instagram feed features that you have on your account. So that is it from me for tonight's Instagram Live. I hope that you have enjoyed joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in a DM. My DMs are always open. And like I said, if you would like to win access to our members only area and get access to all of the trainings and the free hashtag directories and all of the exclusive interviews, then make sure that you share a screenshot of tonight's live into your stories. Tag us using the business account or the personal account at Estelle Keeber Official or at Immortal Monkey Official. I don't mind either way. And we will pick one winner from over here on Instagram and one winner from over here on Facebook. And we will notify you in the space of the next 24 hours. And for anybody that wants to go and check out the members area straight away, you can do so. There is a link in my bio. There is also details on the website, which is www.immortalmonkey.co.uk. But that's it from me for tonight. Don't forget, we have our Instagram in-person workshop. Woohoo! I cannot wait to get back to being in front of you in person. We had our first one in January, and we are holding our second one on, did we have it in January? I think it was February, actually. We will be holding our next Instagram in-person workshop here in Leicester on the 7th of April. We still have a few tickets left. So if you would like to join us for the workshop, it's about 4.5, 5-hour workshop. We will be working in a really small group. We will be answering any of your Instagram questions. We will be teaching you how to create 6 months of content that you can take away with you. And we will be teaching you all about Instagram Reels. Not only that, you get 3 professional headshots and you get lunch thrown in as well. And this is just £89 for the workshop. So well worth it. I know that we've had a couple of people on the live tonight that have been to the workshops and their feedback was amazing. So if you are on the fence, then drop me a message. I can explain more about it to you. But I would love to see you guys there on the 7th of April in person in Leicester. And the lunch is to die for. Just saying. So, even if you don't come for my Instagram training, it's well worth coming for the lunch. So if you would like to find out more, there's a link in my bio. Again, you can go to the website or you can drop me a DM and I can send you a direct link. But that's it. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, whatever it is that you may be doing. And I will see you guys again this time next Tuesday. Peace out.